Hi Libras, welcome to my channel Solar Hypnotherapy and Tarot. My name is Kirsten and today I have your money flow energy reading between now and mid-August. I'm using the Babylonian Tarot to depict your cards today. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. If you have subscribed, just make sure you're still subscribed. Go ahead and check or hit unsubscribe and hit subscribe again just to make sure. And while you're there, hit the notification bell so you can get contacted when I post new videos. Please like and share my videos with your friends, your Facebook, and social media. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a donate button on the home page. All right. I am sending you, as we speak, some Reiki to settle your nerves, to heal your mind, to bring clarity to your situation, peace to your heart, to help you to calm down and deal with matters, no matter how scary they might be. So I'm asking that Reiki would bring you this peace and let peace settle over you and over your situation. And during this reading, I'll be sending you this energy. And receive it with my love. All right, Libras, you have the Eight of Swords in your energy, reflecting how you're feeling. And I'm getting hit with your energy right now, and it's super scary. I know you're freaked out, panicking even, just in a really fearful state. Some of you are. Okay, this may not resonate with every Libra, but this is a story that I'm picking up that needs to be shared, okay? Now, during this time frame, you may be feeling stuck or stuck and trapped in your situation, or perhaps held back from what it is you want, what it is you're trying to get to or express, right? This may be in your work, your career, or even just life in general, and definitely in your finances. Feeling stuck or trapped where you are, unable to express yourself or to move forward, but you can't stay where you're at either. Either way, you may be freaked out and scared. And you don't know what to do or who to turn to. You may not feel like there is anyone to turn to. Right? And you're afraid to make decisions or to take chances because of the negative consequences that could happen if you do. Right? You may be stuck in a pit of financial debt you can't get out of, and you don't want to deal with it or face it because what can you do anyway? So you're really overthinking. You're paralyzed with fear. Some of you may even be facing eviction, okay? Some of you may even be facing eviction. And, with what's going on with COVID and people losing their jobs, this is a situation that's out of your control and super scary. And what can you do? Maybe you don't have anyone you can turn to. The advice of this card is to calm yourself, to center yourself, and you may need some help. You may need to talk to someone to help you get to this place of calm center. But you need to think rationally, right? And just think about what could you do to help your situation? What could you do to help settle this situation? You need help in rewiring. You need to rewire your thoughts so you expect a better outcome rather than the fearful outcome that is what's holding you back from making decisions to better the situation. All right? What's coming at you or coming towards you, or what is in effect causing you to feel this Eight of Swords, is justice reversed. Now, justice is a karmic card. So it always, there's so much noise today. I can't even tell you how many times I've been interrupted during this reading. So I'm going to just try to get through it this time, okay? Let me explain. Justice can be is a karmic card, okay? So the situation that you're in, you didn't get there by accident, okay? If you're like, let's say for example, you're someone who's being evicted. Okay, you're being evicted because you're not paying your bills, and the consequence of not paying your bills is you get evicted, right? Justice reverse is saying you feel that this situation is unfair, has is that you don't deserve it, or you may be feeling like this is an injustice that's happening. The situation is outside of your control. So maybe it's, because you didn't get your unemployment or whatever, now you can't pay your bills, whatever the situation is, it feels like it happened outside of your control. You lost your job due to maybe the virus. And it wasn't because you didn't do a good job. It was because the job was gone, had disappeared. And that's what's unjust, that's what's unfair. You may have different reasons for why you feel like what's happening to you is unjust and unfair and outside of your control. But at the same time, it's happening because a legal requirement or an action that you needed to take wasn't taken by you. Okay? So just remember that. So I'm going to clarify this justice reverse, because justice can also represent Libra, and since this is a Libra reading, it could be your energy, so I'm not sure if this is you or someone else. So when I clarify this card, I got that this is an external energy that is causing you conflict. So it could be another Libra or an air sign energy. It could be an unjust or unfair situation. It could be because of a lawsuit or debts that you're in this Eight of Swords place. And a ruling or judgment is not going to go in your favor from this energy. So what can you do? You're freaking out about it. And for some of you, this may even feel like a discrimination that's holding you back, outside of the eviction analogy. This justice reverse is something that is biased against you, you feel. And it is in a position where it can punish you. And that's exactly what this feels like. And it's really getting to you. You're stuck in your head about it. The advice of this card tells you, Libra, to explore other avenues. All right? When you're getting centered, when you're trying to think rationally, explore other avenues besides the one that you're in. Don't be afraid to explore those avenues in your mind, in your imagination, and see it working out. Believe that it can work out. And just take a step, a small step in that direction to help yourself, to help settle yourself. Okay? Because the advice of this card is that it's best to release yourself from this current situation that is so biased against you. The most likely outcome card for Libra is the Death reversed. So, okay, let me just take care of the scary situation first. Those of you who are being evicted or something like that. This judgment against you has got you freaked out. What are you going to do? You don't have any money. You don't have anywhere to go. I'm seeing that there is a moratorium on this eviction. Okay? The situation continues. It's not over yet. You're not out of the woods, but for at least between now and August, mid-August, I don't see the situation changing or coming to an end. So have that let that give you some peace of mind. And you start there to figure out what you're going to do in case this situation, changes after this time frame of the mid-August. Now, for those of you who are stuck in a situation like a job or a career, and you're afraid to take some action to change it, because then what will you do for money, or what will you go from there? The future is scary, and you're afraid of the consequences if you make a change, but staying in it isn't allowing any growth or expression, and that's really unhealthy for you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Then I'm still feeling like this death reverse tells me that between now and this time frame, you're still not able to cut ties, to sever the cords, to get out of the situation. The situation is still continuing. You're still in this stuck place. You're still in this unhealthy place, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, because you're too fearful to make a change. You're too fearful to cut ties. You're too fearful of the money flow coming to an end. And that's what will keep you stuck or trapped to this. But it's the advice of the cards is that this is a limited situation, and there's no growth from here. It would be wiser for you to release yourself from this situation and to face the consequences of what that might mean, which in regards to your money flow, because this is a money flow reading, it's supposed to be a money flow reading, says that there will be some loss. There will be some a stagnation of money, okay? If and when you finally enact these changes, release and let go of this situation and get out of it, right? And when that happens, you must be prepared to buckle down and take better responsibility over your own money management skills, because in lots of ways the situation didn't have to be as scary had you managed your money better in the first place, right? And to look at this, the way you spend money, your spending habits, and the way you manage money, is the lesson that you can take from this predicament that you're in. And of course, you need to learn those lessons right away, and budget your money properly to get you through this period of money in action, no money flow, okay? Right? But this is karmic in nature. This is, if you can learn this lesson, will advance you and evolve your spirit, your soul. So look at it as a spiritual lesson. It's about learning to manage money better and to take charge over your spending habits, to handle money energy with responsibility. Okay, so in facing the scary times, yes, there's going to be a difficult lesson to learn, but if you learn it, it will advance you, and in the future, you'll be better in terms of attracting and holding on to money. Those of you who are in careers that are stifling, or for some reason maybe you are shy and intimidated and you can't get out there and express yourself the way you want to, it's just feeling like, remember this is a short time frame. I'm trying not to go too far in the future, but I just feel like I still see you stuck in this, and the advice of the cards is you need to try to release yourself, get to a point where you can you know make those inner changes, change the mindset, reframe your thought patterns from fear to pleasure. You need to practice mind movies where you see the outcome going in your favor rather than against you, because this is something that you're doing internally. If it's a case of shyness or intimidation, and you need to express yourself and put yourself out there in order to grow, in order to advance, in order to make more money, you're going to have to maybe get some therapy to deal with this. But if you're in a situation in career and work where there are outside forces that are basically discriminating against you, you're in an unjust situation, this situation is going to continue. So the advice of the cards is, if you want growth, if you want advancement, you're going to need to release yourself from this. So Libra, wow, came at you with some hard and heavy, a lot to think about. I hope that you'll listen to this twice if this resonated with you in any way, and listen especially to the advice part of the reading. Okay, I'm sending you this Reiki. I'm sending you this Reiki, and I am wishing you the best. And I just really want you to take a breath and see it working out okay. And if you have to do that 60 times a day, then do it. Take that breath and see it working out okay. All right? It's going to be okay. Wishing you much love, Libra. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next month. Actually, I'm going to see you mid-month. I'm going to see you mid-month for your mid-August to the end of August reading. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe if you didn't subscribe. Thank you. Blessings. Bye, Libra.